Hoping for pinkles or an oil slick. Will it be mixed or sets? Well, that is the question, and apparently that is a question we need to ask at the moment. Okay, so here is your mother of pearls. There's no pearls on that side. And we've got a couple of runaways here, and you can sort of see lots of peepers there. And I do think that it is a sets oyster. It's so strange to say that, but it looks like it's more of a sets oyster. Let me have a squidge. And there's no more in that one. So let me just count this up for you. Oh, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24 and 25. What I'm going to do is I'm going to dry them up for you, Mackenzie, then I'm going to pop them in the sand. Now, again, if you're happy with all of these, that's perfect. If you're not happy, I can swap them for you. And we can either obviously go through by colour, so you can let me know what you'd like. Or you can sort of say you'd like to have a rainbow, and I'd add a rainbow of colours in. So we'll go through the colours first, and then you can let me know what you think and what you would like to do. Also, if you're happy for me to measure the largest and smallest, I will do so. Or if you'd like me to measure them all, that's absolutely fine. I can do that for you as well. So starting with the darker pearls at the top, your first one is a silver bells. So he does have a little inclusion imperfection at the top there. But the first colour is a silver bells. Pearl number 2, again, is another silver bells. Pearl number 3. Very similar in shade number 4, and then number 5. So you've got 5 silver bells to start with. They are slightly different in the shade, so you've got some darker, some lighter, but they are very similar with those ones. We've then got a black cherry, a second black cherry, slightly brighter than the first. Getting brighter still, moving in towards the burgundy red. Sorry, I've got a piece of sand. I'm so sorry. There we go. So I had a piece of sand stuck in this. It wasn't moving properly. Moving into a, let's get this focused, a slightly brighter red again. There we go. And then you do have a 5th red, which again is beautifully brighter still. So sort of black cherry morphing into brighter burgundy reds there. We then start with a bright, bold coral. Now this shade of coral is, as I say, the closest that we get to like an orange shade. It's a really bright, bold. So this one is just not the, I call this as coral. And then all the other shades of coral sort of go from around this one. So we've got the light coral, pastel coral, and the brighter ones as well. Now this one is two-tonal, so he's lighter and darker coral as you go around the pearl there. And then this last one is lighter still, and he's slightly funky shaped. So he does like have a little point to him on either side actually. So it's not necessarily a rounded end, it's more of a pointed end. So slightly different with little points there. We then go into some yellows. So you've got a sunshine yellow, a two-tonal yellow, so lighter and brighter yellow there. Moving into lemon yellows. Lighter two-tonal lemon yellow. And then ending again, I'm saving the funky ones for the end, I think. A two-tonal yellow, but again, he's got a little point on him here at the top, just at the top there. Can you see that? So two-tonal yellow with a little point. And then your last row is a bright, bold, icy blue. It's so strange with these sets here. You've got another blue here. Again, quite a bold, brighter blue shade. Morphing into a lighter blue. This one is larger than the other two. A slightly lighter blue again, icy blue tone, and then leading on to the last one, which is more of a funky shape. So I have sort of left it so the funky shapes are all down one side here. Okay, now again, Mackenzie, it is a funky oyster. What do you think? If we'd like to swap some colours, we can definitely do so. If you're happy with these, then of course that's perfect as well. And if you'd like to take a screenshot and email me instead, then I can definitely do that for you. So I'm going to start running them through the board and then we'll go from there. So the top row, Silver Bells number 1 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. Oh, actually no, I was doing largest and small. I can measure them all for you, but I was literally about to go through them all. So actually Silver Bells, no, Icy Blue number 3 looks like he's large. So he's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5. Okay, he's a 7. And Burgundy number 3 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. Okay, so your largest is a 7. If we then do your smallest, we'll do this blue number 2. He's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6. He's a 6.5. And the red is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6. He's a 6.5. They're very, very similar. And let me just do this yellow as well. He's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6. He's a 6.5. So your shades here, they're very, very similar in size. You've got 7s and 6.5s. Try blue number 4. Blue number 4 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6. He's a 6.5. I think just because he's in between the funky shaped one and the larger blue, that it gives the illusion of looking smaller, if that makes sense. Oh, sorry, my lovely. Swap the first Silver Bells for a two-tonal coral. Yes. And then can I do a rainbow? Of course I can. Do you have a preference of which colours you'd like me to swap out, and how many? So this coral here, just have a look and let me know if you're happy with this one as well. So already you can see, so lighter, brighter, lighter, so it sort of morphs round into the shades. The last 3 Silver Bells and the first 3 yellows, so you'd like 6. So I've just thought I can add in a couple of two-tonal ones for your rainbow as well, which I think if you're happy with will be quite cool. And the coral's perfect, brilliant. So you've already got blues, you've already got yellows, green. Are you swayed more towards lighter or darker shades, my lovely? I'm sort of going more for the unusual. Actually, I think that one might be too close to what you've got already. Let's do that one. So 1, 2, 3. Four. I'm going to take, I'm going to give you the options of those two. Okay, so I've gone for, now obviously any of these you'd like to swap, please let me know. So I've gone for Snow White at the top. This one's a two-tonal apple green, so he's lighter and darker. You've got a two-tonal bright pink as well, so again lighter and darker. I've then gone for a sea green and a TARDIS blue, and purple-wise at the bottom, it's either a Cadbury purple or I went for a two-tonal silver and purple. But obviously you said brighter is better, so this one is slightly darker pearl. So of course, if you don't like any of these, I can swap them for you. So what do you think to those? And if you're happy with those, which purple would you like? The Cadbury purple or the two-tonal silver and purple? Purple. And then if I just move it like this, you can then see the rest of your colours sort of add in to make up more of the rainbow. The two-tonal purple is perfect, brilliant. And what about the other pearls? Are you happy with those, or would you like to swap any of the other ones? So you're happy with the two-tonal purple, so I'll pop him in the lineup here. But these 5 here, so you've got Snow White, two-tonal apple green, two-tonal pink, then sea green and TARDIS blue. He does look big next to the yellow, doesn't he? But honestly, that one is stunning with the purple and the silver. It's lovely. Happy with the rest? Brilliant. Okay, so let me just put them all over here just so you can see all of your colours together. Are you happy with all of those? Are there any other colour swaps that you'd like to do at all? Measure the silver purple? Of course I can. Happy with the rest as well? That's brilliant. So the silver purple's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. So he is an 8.5. So that's now going to be the largest of your pearls there. So just confirm, are you happy with everything here?